Hello friends, welcome to your very own channel, the Student Insights Podcast. I'm Harpreet Singh, the host of this channel. Well, you guys must be wondering what this channel is all about, what you guys can expect. So I would like to start answering your questions with a brief background about who I am and why I'm launching this channel. I've been an international student. I'm from India. I went to UK in the year 2014 to pursue my Masters in Interior Architecture from Edinburgh University in Scotland. I'm an interior designer by profession. I came back to my home country, India, in the year 2016. So while I was researching back in 2014 for what country should I go to, what university should I go to, how should I select a university or a country, I did not have a good idea, but I just went on with the regular stuff that I guess most of you guys must have also done about. Browsing the university websites, and here in Mumbai, in India where I stay, we usually have exhibitions wherein university representatives come down to India and you can have a one-on-one conversation with them and get a brief idea about what the universities, what do they offer, and what's on plate that you can grab. But nothing as such from the perspective of the students who have actually gone there, done the courses and stayed there. So here's the gap I'm trying to build with this channel. I'm hoping to build a gap and make a bridge wherein if you are a prospective student and you are thinking about going to any country, not be it UK, it can be a US, Canada, any European destination, New Zealand, or any other budding destination that you're thinking about. So here I'll be trying to interview students who narrate their own personal experiences, which I myself never got about. So what are the personal experience I'm talking about? It will cover topics right from what are the parameters that the students had for themselves while researching for the country or the university. How did they shortlist and make a top 10 priority university? How did they apply? What is the applying process? And then right from application to packing, which is the biggest topic or the biggest concern for us as students, because we end up packing loads of stuff and then later realize, well, most of the things are useless. And what are the things one should carry from their home country and what should they buy in the host country where they're going. So it would include, as mentioned, topics from application to packing to flight bookings, tips and tricks you can use. Then what are their views about off-campus, on-campus accommodation? How do these things work in the respective countries? Their personal experience about finding a house. How did they go about? And then the necessary requirements. As an international student, you have to go and do. It starts from opening a bank account. If in the States, you need to go for the social security number and taxation things. How are the things work? What are the processes? What are the very immediate things you need to go and do to the university? So this podcast would actually give a very good and brief idea about the immediate steps you need to do as a student. So here's what I learned and I couldn't find. So that's why I'm making this platform wherein there'll be students from different countries, different universities. Again, just to mention, the idea of this podcast is not to promote any country or any university or as well defame any country or university. And it's not again to promote international education. It is just a mere platform that you guys can use. And you can share this with your friends if you have anybody in your family, in your close relatives, friends who is thinking about going and pursuing internationally overseas for their education. They could actually benefit from an interview from an international student. And depending upon the interviewer, if they agree, I'll be even giving their contact details. So you can actually contact them and they could be of real help to you in terms of finding accommodation, of giving you actual real tips about how you should go about what can you do. So this will give you an actual ground zero contact, which will be really useful because what I did back in the day was I just drafted a beautiful message and I sent it across to like 10, 12 people for the very university I was going about to, and then asked them some questions about, what is the university? Is it worth going there? How is their experience about the city, the people? But out of the 10 or 12 people that I actually messaged, only one or two replied, and it was just a one-off instance. That means they just replied once. And they never replied me again for any consecutive questions, given that they were actually busy because as an international student, you are very busy. You are actually trying to adjust yourself to the new country, to the new surroundings, the new culture, the culture shock, then trying to adjust to the university study pattern. So you're actually busy navigating all of that. and it becomes really difficult for a person to actually sit down and type and reply to individual persons. So here I am trying to scale up the feedback. So anybody, for example, if somebody is going to UK, they could benefit from my interview. If somebody is going to US or Canada, they can benefit from the further coming episodes, in which it will be a brief introduction about the country, the people, and even I'll try to ask the stereotypes, that many things that a person might have in their questions, in their mind about things. So this is why this podcast is being launched. It will be launching on 1st of August. So now what can you expect from this channel? Well, as I mentioned, it would be actual student interviews, which will be conducted in a 30 or 40-minute programs. And if it goes beyond, I'll make it a 2-part series so that I don't take a lot of time in your personal life and you can actually concentrate on university and your personal self. And it would be, to begin with, weekly episodes every Sundays at 12 a.m. Indian Standard Time. And as I go further and as I get more feedback and as a student community family grows, the number of uploads might increase to 2 or 3 per week. But to begin with, I'll be doing weekly every Sundays so that you can actually enjoy each episode when you have a day off from the university, and then kind of have this with you, and you can actually share it with anybody you know who might benefit. And also don't forget to like and subscribe to this channel, and please do share, because it might not be you at the moment, but if you know any of your friends and relatives, they could benefit from this. So on Instagram, it would be the Student Insights Podcast. I'll be linking it down in the description. And on the YouTube, it would be TSIP. And again, the link will be in the description. Please don't forget to like, share, and follow us on Instagram and Facebook, because there would be certain things, very short clips, that I would be posting on Instagram and not on YouTube. So please be also following us on Instagram, and let us try to make this a bigger community so that we can benefit each other and kind of help and hold hands with each other and make any person's journey more beautiful and pleasant without much of problems. So hope you like this video. Stay tuned for the very first episode. It would be a 2-part episode for Canada. So if you're somebody who's looking to go to Canada to pursue their overseas education, so just like and share to stay updated. And also don't forget to hit the notification bell so that as soon as the video goes live, you're notified that there's a new episode on the channel. So again, please like and subscribe, and do spread the love by sharing the channel with anybody you know who might need it. So see you in the next episode. Till then, stay safe and stay sound. See you.